And they just put him inside one of their cars, and their sales in 1 month increased 25% on their flagship most expensive vehicles.
Is that right? I didn't know that. Hey, you can't quiz people. You can't quiz people live, Kim.
It is. No, Kim likes to do this to me, and it's fine. So, but it really is fine.
Getting in front of other people's audiences is the #1 way to grow your business effectively. You can charge what you want, you can work with who you want, and you get to create a profitable business without ever having to chase after a lead again, because people are flocking to you because they see you as the ultimate celebrity in your niche.
Welcome to the Dental Marketing Podcast, a podcast that helps dentists win in the online world of modern day marketing. Each week, we cover the most cutting-edge marketing tactics and strategies that are working right now across our client base to drive leads, phone calls, and more new patients for dentists. Now, here's your host and founder of KickStart Dental Marketing, Chris Pistorius.
Hey everyone, welcome to the No BS Dental Marketing Podcast. I am your host, Chris Pistorius, and on this show, we talk about straight to the point, no BS tactics, tricks, and strategies to help you grow your dental practice. Now, there's no fluff here. It's just great information that you can start using immediately to help you increase your bottom line. So if you're a dental practice owner, a manager, or really whatever, be sure to click the subscribe button on this page so that you can be updated when we release a new episode. Today, I've got two very special guests. I've got Kim Walsh Phillips and Justin Guarini. Guys, welcome to the program. You know, I can do a big introduction for you guys here, but a lot of people are probably already going to know who you are. So I'm going to let you introduce yourselves so I don't chop it up too bad. So Justin, let's start with you.
Oh, my goodness. You might recognize me from the first season of American Idol, where I made it all the way to the finale and duked it out with Kelly Clarkson, and then have gone on to about, 23 years now of high-level success and 7 Broadway shows. And you might recognize me as Little Sweet, aka Little Sweet from the Dr. Pepper commercials.
That's right.
And I've done a lot of wonderful things in the entertainment industry, and I've parlayed that into success also in the marketing industry as well, and bringing a lot of the stuff that I've learned over the past 23 years into the marketing space. And I'm so proud that I get to do it on a daily basis and have for 3 years with my partner in crime, Kim Walsh Phillips, who not only is the most amazing marketer that I know, but has taught me so much, and I consider a dear friend, a coach, and a mentor as well.
And just to preface this, I was just saying that I'm not going to introduce anybody, but I think it's important to realize that Kim went from over 32 clients to like 11,000 in about a year. Is that right, Kim?
That's true. I went from being someone who hawked her engagement ring in order to make payroll to being able to sell my first company at a big exit and start my second firm and land on the Inc. 5000 within 3 years, working with celebrity clients like Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank. Did all the marketing and lead gen for Dan Kennedy, work with celebrities and entrepreneurs now, and have generated over $1 billion online, starting first, working tons of hours, and having no idea what the heck I was doing.
Well, hey, they say fake it till you make it, right?
Well, I was not faking it. I was working incredibly hard, but I just was doing what everybody else was doing, which was a bunch of stuff that wasn't getting measurable results. And it took time to really uncover what direct response marketing was, that you could do marketing that's incredible for your brand, incredible for celebrity, but also incredible at growing your business. And once I unlocked that formula, there was no turning back.
Yeah, let's get right to it, because this is the No BS Dental Marketing Podcast. I work with a lot of dentists. A lot of your audience today are going to be small business owners, are going to be dental practices, people like that. Now, we're looking at like 2 superstars here, and they're probably thinking in the back of their mind, there's no way that I can build the type of authority that these folks are talking about, because I'm just the local yokel, whatever. So why don't we just dive into it? What can small, medium-sized businesses do to build this type of branding you're talking about?
Well, I have a quick story that will represent this well. So Justin and I were looking to grow our business. We already have very busy businesses, busy families, all the things. And we had an idea about leveraging other people's audiences. Because, in traditional marketing, right, Justin, there are 3 ways to grow our business, which are?
Right. Well, step 1 is to find the leads, right? Find and attract your right fit client. Step 2 is to, and I'm going blank. What is the second
Build
step?
your authority.
Right, that's right. Build your authority. That's it.
Hey,
You know,
can't
it's
quiz
like we've talked
people.
about this
You
before.
can't quiz
It's
people live, Kim.
It is. No, Kim likes to do this to me, and it's fine. So, but it really is find and attract those right fit leads, and then build your authority, and then finally convert those leads into actual sales.
Yeah, so we're like, what if we could speed this up by getting on other people's audiences? Like they already did the lead gen. As soon as we get on their stage, we become the authority and celebrity. So we don't have to build brand. We just get to go straight to getting more clients, right? So we're like, let's test it. We have an upcoming speaking opportunity. Let's try it. And we're going into this event. It's in California. It's not an area I've been in before. And we walk into the event venue. And what happens to me often happened in this moment. And people are running up to Justin like, they completely ignore me until the point of when they want to take a picture with him. They hand me the phone as though I'm his assistant, and they ask me to take a photo. And, they all think I'm assistant, which I'm the highest paid assistant in the United States of America. So I take all the pictures. I'm like, yes, he is great. Yes, you should have voted for him, blah, blah, blah. And then we walk into the venue, right? They only see him as the American Idol performer. They only see me as the assistant. We walk in, we give a 20-minute talk, the same length of talk you could give at your local Rotary Club, your chamber meeting, your tip group, same talk. 20 minutes, we have our talk. As soon as we finish, people are lined up to not only get their photo taken with both of us, but ask how they can work with us.
Yeah.
Getting in front of other people's audiences is the number one way to grow your business effectively. You can charge what you want, you can work with who you want, and you get to create a profitable business without ever having to chase after a lead again, because people are flocking to you because they see you as the ultimate celebrity in your niche. And when it comes to dentistry, there has never been a better space than to do that. I've worked so much in the cosmetic and dentistry spaces. And if you can align yourself as the local celebrity dentist who works with people of influence, who is creating the looks that they seek and desire, that's who everyone flocks to. And this isn't reserved for the top dentist in Beverly Hills. You can be the Beverly Hills dentist of whatever town you're in, that people are literally lining up on a waiting list to work with you, and you get to create that celebrity brand starting now.
Yeah, you could be the celebrity of Sioux Falls or really wherever the hell you want to be, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's easier. The smaller your community, the easier this is to do. So there's no excuses. You can become that celebrity right now.
Yeah. And so I always say stage time is money time, right? If you can get in front of these people, like for me, if I can go to a conference, a dental conference, and I can get stage time with my sponsorship, I'll pay whatever they want, because they see me as that authority. I'm automatically above my competition. And any dentist or a auto mechanic could do the same thing, because all of these organizations have conferences, right?
Yeah, they do.
Absolutely.
And just maybe you want to talk about this. What you have to do first is make sure you create a unique talk to get in front of those stages.
Let's hear about that.
Absolutely. I mean, what you're talking about is the back end, which is you get that instant authority because the person who brings you up on the stage, it's an implied referral, right? You're up there speaking with other authorities. So the audience is going to see you as that authority. They're going to see you as that person that they should be listening to, taking notes. So of course, you're going to want to pay to get up on that stage time, because you have this thing that we're talking about now, which is a talk that converts, a talk that has an offer, a talk that isn't just, hey, here's some great stuff and rah, rah, sis, boom, bah, isn't this awesome? No, it has something at the end called an offer. It has something at the end, a gift, whatever that might be, because ultimately the aim of your talk, yes, is to go up there to inspire and to motivate, but ultimately the aim of your talk for you, and also to support the person who brought you there, but ultimately the aim of your talk is to help grow your business, to help attract that right fit client into your world who is going to benefit from the things that you can deliver, and that only you can deliver with KickStart dental marketing, for example.
So we say to create like a title that will get you booked on stages, your goal is to create it so specific, which I mean, blows people mind. They're like, we want to just talk general. No, you actually get so narrowed in and so focused that the event organizer is like, I want to hear this talk so badly, I'm going to book this person. So when it comes to the dentistry market, you want to think about who is your perfect problem prospect, the person that you want as a patient so bad, and because they are the exact right fit for the top thing that you do. So let's just even go into the cosmetic dentistry space, one of the higher ROI spaces. Actually, I want to flip it. I'm even going to go to the orthodontics because we have a lot that can go into that space, and that could be repeat business. We're in the orthodontistry space. You could be a speaker who creates your talk all around the confident smile, how to unlock your child's unique gifts and give them the confidence they need to succeed in life. This could be the talk for the dentist to get on stages that are reaching parents in their community. They have a whole incredible talk all about the confidence of the child. They can be showing pictures of kids who are influencers in the community and get all the parents to want to work with them. On the flip side, they could talk about the smile of sales, how your smile and the way you present yourself help you generate more revenue. And that could be for a business community. So you want to position your talk to get really specific, to create that curious hook, to land those stages, create your authority, and bring patients in the door.
Does it always have to be in person? Are there ways that a dentist could do this online?
Are we in person right now?
Exactly. Awesome. How do they get that started though? They're like, where do they even start?
They can start by interviewing other people in their community that would be good referral partners. Very much of what you're doing right now. We say if you don't know how to get on other people's stages, you can create your own virtual stage. But I got to tell you, even that, you could do a summit, you could do a podcast, but Chris, we know that's a lot of work. And if somebody's not technical, I don't recommend that for the local dentist market as a starting point, because there's so many what ifs and curiosities and questions that will keep them stuck. I recommend find places that are bringing in speakers right now in your community and start there. Every community has a Rotary Club. There's a Kiwanis, there's a LaTip, there's a chamber group. These are the best places to start. You don't have to pay to speak there. They're booking speakers all the time. And then when typically people will be in that audience that can hire you for the next one. But if you speak at your local Rotary, then you could look at all the Rotaries in your surrounding area and go talk at those, and then ask each one of them as part of your talk, I would love to just get a recommendation from one of you on another great place for this talk, and start growing it out locally. The local market is actually much easier to infiltrate than some of those national or international stages. And you can literally connect with folks via LinkedIn. To put in Rotary, put in your area, see who pops up, and just start messaging them to see if they book outside speakers and get booked that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's something that I want to highlight too. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Chris.
No,
There's something
please.
I want to highlight before we move on. And there are a couple things that we really preach that I know, and I'm sure that you preach the same.
There's more than a couple, Justin. There's more than a couple.
It's very true. It's very true. But something that I'm sure you preach, Chris. The name of your company is not KickStart General Marketing.
Right.
It's KickStart Dental Marketing. And there's something to be said about getting specific. Now we know if one of your listeners is a dentist and they want to get in front of someone, or in the dental industry, they want to get in front of it, they're going to be specifically there to speak about dentistry. But something that I want to highlight that we kind of glossed over a little bit, but with the example that Kim gave when it came to the confident smile, right? Whether that's for sales or for your child, the biggest mistake that we see, especially people who have gone to school for the most amazing. I dated a girl a long time ago whose brother was becoming a dentist, and I'm telling you, they did everything but make you stand on top of your head and recite the alphabet backwards. And understandably so, because it is a very technical vocation. Yeah. But people will go up and they'll speak to the audience and they'll get so super technical, and they'll talk about all the things that the child might need if it's, orthodontics, or talk about all the dental things that someone needs when it comes to having that perfect smile. Mm-hmm. But I don't know about you and Kim, but when I woke up this morning, I didn't think, oh man, I hope somebody tells me all about the technical aspects of dentistry. Man, I hope that as I go to this conference, that someone really just digs into all the things that I need to be doing that I don't want to be doing when it comes to my dental habits. No, the big mistake we see is that people talk about what their perfect problem prospect needs up front instead of talking about what that perfect problem prospect wants. They wake up knowing, oh, my child's teeth are crooked and they just don't feel confident. I just want them to have a beautiful smile so that when they stand up in front of the class or when they fill in the blank, they feel super confident. And we could go on with a million different versions of that, but really understanding that not only should you have that curious hook in your speech, but also the speech should be geared towards what people want from you, what they really want. And then once you get them inside their practice, once you get them inside your world, then you can start to speak to what it is that they need.
Man, you hit it right on the head. That's incredible. And guys, you don't have to have $1 million budget to do this, right?
No, I mean, that's the thing is like you're getting on stages for free. You're literally generating clients who are right fit because these are people who are investing. If you think about it this way, when you go speak at an event, these are people who are investing time and money in networking. Who wants to invest in their appearance, in their self-care? People who are spending time, money, and energy networking. Like you're literally getting in front of an audience who's perfect and right fit. And what's amazing about this is that your talk doesn't even have to be about dentistry in any way. You could literally create a really fun, engaging talk about something that happened in your life or some business lessons or how you grew your business or how you got into your profession. And then you can incorporate messaging around the thing that you do by aligning any story that can help to bring up your celebrity. There's this thing called the tribe effect that was mentioned in Robert Cialdini's book, Influence. And it talked about how we make decisions based on what other people decide. And it's why brands will pull in a celebrity, like an example that Justin has for someone very specific.
Yeah, there is this car company that partnered with Matthew McConaughey. Do you know the car company, Chris?
I do.
Yeah. Lincoln, right? It's Lincoln. Right. Yeah, yep. Lincoln is it. And they just recognized that, oh my goodness, Matthew McConaughey is this huge superstar. He has both men and women in his audience, quote unquote, who like really resonate with like luxury and celebrity and power, but also this sort of like earthy, natural sort of like, I don't know, it's just like, when he gets on there, he just talks like this. Just like, you're just like, hey. And it's like, he's a superstar, but he's also somehow like super down to earth and relatable. Yeah. And they realize
and delicious, but
and they just,
it's so good.
Yeah. And they just put him inside one of their cars and their sales in 1 month increased 25% on their flagship most expensive vehicles.
Is that right? I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, it was absolutely insane and a brilliant stroke of genius and a perfect example of aligning yourself with celebrity, not just a celebrity, but the idea of celebrity.
Well, what about the right audience? I'm blanking on what the app name is now, where you can go and hire people like yourselves to like do a message and then talk about your
Cameo. It's Cameo. And Justin and I both happen to be on Cameo as celebrity honor you can hire. But that's not powerful. It's not from a business perspective. You actually can't even do it for business anymore. There was a short time during COVID that you could do it for a higher fee for business. But we don't recommend that because literally it doesn't have to be a celebrity that you would see it on something with TMZ. It can be a celebrity in your local community. Yeah. And I've always used this in my marketing. Back when I used to run all the marketing for a downtown, we would create these awards called the Downtown First Awards, and we would recognize prominent people in the community and bring them to an event, because if we're recognizing them, we're aligning with them. Now people are going to come to an event to support this organization. You can create the Smile First Awards. That would be recognizing different people in your community, everybody coming together that you're aligning with and you're a sponsor of the event. Or you can go to some of your favorite high-end clients that you have and feature them in your newsletter, showcase them, leverage the fact that they choose to do business with your family. I do not know why more don't do this. It works in every other industry, but there's very, very few dentists that are leveraging their top patients who are more than, nobody wants to show the janky before. So don't make them show that. We all say no to the photo release because you're not showing the pre-done work. But if you're going to show them smiling with their happy family and feature them as the family of the month, and then maybe you donate something to that charity of choice of theirs each time you feature a family, now you're giving them an incentive to do it that doesn't feel self-serving, but you're featuring them to everyone in the community that these are the smile first people. These are the people making a difference. I would absolutely go start with the list of the top donors of the top charities of your town to feature them, that they're making people smile, put together an event where you're highlighting them, and then align your dentist practice with them. And one of my clients back in the day when I used to do this work for dentist office, we started this thing for influencers who were getting married. We would bring them in and do free teeth whitening for her before her wedding, and then asked to have him tagged in a post from her bridal day, thanking him for the beautiful white smile. They loved it because they got beautiful teeth whitening before you could do this in every street corner in America. This was an innovator strategy, but they loved it because they got an expense taken care of, brushed it for bringing more people in for high-end teeth whitening, because people also all wanted to have the white smile before their wedding day or getting it done. So there's a lot you can do by taking people who already have the audience you want, either in their network, in their business, in their audience, finding a way to partner with them and either getting on their stage or getting into their social network so that you can get them as your patients.
Yeah, this is what I call out of the box marketing. These are creative ideas that, not everybody's going to do. I mean, a lot of the things that we do can be a commodity, SEO, websites, everybody has that. But there's also something else that we do called local sponsorship marketing. It would fit perfectly with this in the sense that we'll actually reach out to local charities, organizations, high school football teams, and we'll negotiate sponsorships at a local level for our clients. And that helps us dramatically with some of our digital marketing efforts. But at the same time, you could use that also as a segue into, hey, how about we do an event or we do something like that? So just makes so much sense, I think.
Yeah, it does. You're listening to this right now. You're watching this right now. Just so you know, only 2% of you listening will do anything with the ideas we just said.
That's right.
Y'all hear it. Oh, that sounds good. But the difference between an, oh, that sounds good business and a business that actually grows is the person that takes action. So just take one of the ideas. You're not going to start with putting an awards program together. We know that's true. No. But you might start with just featuring a few of your wonderful, amazing patients in your next newsletter, or by finding an organization to partner with. Maybe offer free teeth whitening to all the women in your local PTO. And that PTO is the influencer women of your school. You get them in your dental practice and you get them in for more business. Like, find a group of influencers you could partner with right now, bring them a win first, and you're going to bring more business to your practice.
That's amazing. That's a great idea. And we got to start wrapping up here, but why don't you tell people in my audience how you guys can help with this? Any offers you have, anything like that? I think that would be incredibly helpful. How they could get a hold of you for more information. Anything.
Yeah, we would like to think of gifts. We love to give gifts.
Nice. This is like the Oprah, right? Where she gives away cars and stuff.
Yeah, that's really good. You talk for about a second about the free gift, because I literally don't remember the URL right now, Justin, that we have to get. So I need to do
100 places to speak.
Thanks, friend. See, I say thanks, friend, and you say I throw you under the bus. Those are two very different things.
No, you picked it. Look, that first thing, you lobbed a ball over the net at me, and I was like, ooh, but I kind of juggled a little bit. You picked me up. I did the same thing here for you. This is what we do. This is a partnership.
Teamwork makes a dream work.
Exactly.
Right?
Makes a dream work. So it's 100placestospeak.com. And so you go ahead, Kim.
Yeah. And you're going to get 100 places that you can speak right now that are available to you for free. Plus, you're going to get our Facebook group invitation. We have a Facebook community called Public Speaking Profits, where you can join us. And one final call to action, Justin and I have a podcast we would love for you to tune in. It's called the Scale Fast Podcast. And we publish on all the platforms. We'd love to have you as a listener.
That is really cool. Can I sign up for that too, by the way? That sounds
Please do.
That is something I'm going to do. Absolutely. For sure. I can't thank you enough. I know how busy you guys are of talking to my audience, and, you're so right, unfortunately, about how such a small percent will actually take action. But those that you do, man, you're going to be able to leapfrog your competition by using some of these tactics. Don't you agree with that? I mean,
yeah, it's a lot less crowded when you go the extra mile, go the extra 2 miles. Nobody else is there except for you. take that extra step and grow your business.
Yeah, you got it. Well, guys, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. And I want to thank everyone out there watching or listening today. And if you do like our podcast, please hit that subscribe button so that you're notified when we do drop a new episode. We look forward to seeing everyone on the next episode. Thanks again, guys.
Thanks for joining us this week on the Dental Marketing Podcast. Make sure to visit our website, www.kickstartdental.com/podcast, where you can subscribe to the show in iTunes, Spotify, or via RSS, so you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in the show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. If you are ready to grow your practice, then you might want to schedule a free strategy session with us. Just go to kickstartdental.com and click the free strategy session button and give us 15 minutes of your time to change your practice forever. Be sure to tune in next week for our next episode. And thanks for listening to the Dental Marketing Podcast by Kickstart Dental Marketing, where dentists go to win online.